Hi, I'm Deb from Ferris State University. I'm an admissions counselor there, and we're a four-year public university located in Big Rapids, Michigan. It's about 3.5 hours away from Chicago, and we are in a rural area. We have two four-year programs, master's degrees and doctoral degrees, including optometry and pharmacy. And so we have 190 different degree granting programs total. And it's a very eclectic mix of programs. So we have everything from HVAC to the doctoral programs that I mentioned. We're a mid-sized school, so we have 12,000 students total, and about 9,000 of those students are on campus. Campus has a small community feel, and it's very walkable. You can get from pretty much any residence hall to any classroom in about 10 minutes walking. You are allowed to have a car on campus though, so feel free to bring that with you. We do have scholarships for incoming students and transfer students. They're based on merit, so your GPA and your test scores, if you send those. If you come in test optional, then we'll just use your GPA for the merit scholarships. The top scholarship is $10,000 a year, which is nearly all of the tuition. Our student to teacher ratio is 16:1, and the average class size is about 23. Right now their classes are a little smaller than that, but normally they're about 23 students in a class. Take advantage of the small class sizes to get to know your faculty members. We don't have any teaching assistants, so all of your professors will be actual professors. There won't be any students teaching you. Take the time and get to know them, because then when you graduate, you'll have a network of people who can write letters for you or who can make calls for you and network with their colleagues across the country to help you get that first job or get into that grad program that you're interested in. We have a lot of support for our students on campus. We have a tutoring center that gives you free tutoring. You can go there as often as you need. I believe the rule is 2 hours per week per class, so about 10 hours a week of free tutoring. After that, if you run out of tutoring, you can go to the honors program and ask if they have students who would like to tutor you, so you don't ever have to pay for tutoring. We also have a writing center where you can take a paper or send a paper in for review before you submit it for a grade to help you submit the best paper you can. We have the Career Center. They hold several job career fairs a year. They review resumes and CVs, hold mock interviews, and there is also a place where they keep clothing that you can borrow if you don't have clothing appropriate for an interview. We have a lot of study abroad opportunities and internships. About 70% of our students complete an internship during their college career, and most of our students are offered jobs right from that internship. I do recommend that when you get to campus, you get involved right away, and one way to do that is to join a registered student organization. We have about 250 registered student organizations currently that are academic, faith, or special interest based, and if you can't find one that you love, you can create one of your own. There is paperwork to do, but then you can create your own, and then when you graduate, you leave a legacy behind, which is really nice. The reason that that's important to get involved is it'll help you to make friends, to make campus your own, to make it your home, and to have a voice to determine how campus will move forward. We also have live-learn communities like the honors program. We have SOAR for our students in the STEM majors and POSIT for pre-optometry and pharmacy students. And what those do is they allow you to make friends, live together, take classes together, study together, and build a real solid academic basis for your college career. As far as athletics, we're Division II for everything except for hockey, which is Division I. And if you're interested in being an athlete, you can contact us at www.ferris.edu/athletics and fill out the new recruit form, and then the coaches will reach out to you. Our application is free. It's on our website. We have rolling admissions. We do not charge out-of-state tuition, so you'll always pay the same as a Michigan resident. The cost to attend is about $12,500 a year in tuition. Total cost with books, fees, room and board, a couple trips home a semester, you're looking at about $24,000 a year before any financial aid or scholarships hit. About 90% of our students have scholarships or some sort of financial aid. And we are test optional. You can apply with just your GPA. And like I said, it's rolling admissions. So you can visit us at www.ferris.edu. Thank you very much. And now for Johnson & Wales.
All right. Thank you guys so much. My name is Lisa Francisco, and I am with Johnson & Wales University. I am filling in for your admissions representative, Brittany McElhorn, who is your regional rep. At Johnson & Wales, we are a private, nonprofit accredited university with two fabulous locations, one in Providence, Rhode Island, and another in Charlotte, North Carolina. The unique thing about Johnson & Wales is that once you're accepted into one school, you're accepted into both. So if you ever want to transfer, everything transfers. If you change your mind, want to go to a different school, same educational platform, but two separate campuses. At Johnson & Wales, we offer over 80 different majors, and we do have 6 colleges, including hospitality, business, arts and science, engineering and design, and our health and wellness program. And in our health and wellness program, we also have pathways for a physician's assistant program, as well as an occupational therapist program. We are rolling out our new program, which is the College of Food Innovation and Technology. Johnson & Wales is building upon our expertise to explore how food impacts people, communities, and economies. CFIT will educate and prepare the next generation of culinary and food leaders. So those are just a little bit about our colleges. Our educational platform is based on something called experiential education, and that is hands-on. That's what sets us apart, is our approach to education. We've been doing it since 1914. So you're not going to be sitting in large lecture halls. You won't be studying a subject in a book. We want to provide a great education, but also we want to make sure that you're career ready. And how do we do that? We have lab-based education. So if you're a criminal justice major, you'll be in our state-of-the-art crime lab. If you're a media communications major, you're going to be in a media lab that even has a green screen to record videos, record your podcast in our podcast booths. If you're in culinary, we have over 50 culinary programs, chocolatier, bread making, you name it, we have it. Something else that we really believe in is internships. It's not just an option, we believe it's a necessity. That's that hands-on approach, and we offer over 1,500 internship sites throughout the country. And 71% of our students that participate in a paid internship receive a job offer when they graduate. So we're very proud of that. We offer 80 different study abroad programs in 40 countries. Our class sizes at Johnson & Wales, we offer small class sizes. They're about 18:1. We do not hire professors that all they've done is teach. Not that there is anything at all wrong with teaching, but all of our professors have work experience in the field that they're teaching you. So our faculty acts as a mentor to you to help you along through your career path. We have over 150 student organizations. We have 54 varsity athletic teams. We are a D3 school. Residence halls, have them at both campuses. Something that we're very proud of is our residence halls. We have pet-friendly dorms. They don't have to be service animals, so if you want to bring your dog or your cat, you can. Application process, we do not charge an application fee. We are also on the Common App, and our application deadline is March 1st. We too have always been a test optional school. 94% of our students receive grants and scholarships from the school. If any of you are involved in national student organizations, ProStart, FCCLA, BPA, DECA, FBLA, and HOSA, we give scholarships just by being a member up to full tuition. So if you need anything, please contact Brittany. Her cell phone number is 630-886-1597. And if you want to see some really cool food things, her Instagram is Chef Brit JWU. So now up, I'm going to turn it over to K-State.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone, my name is Palmer Roman and I'm your Kansas State University admissions representative. I graduated from K-State in May of 2019 with my degree in athletic training and a minor in kinesiology. I'm originally from Garden City, Kansas, but just recently moved to the Chicago area to be your admissions representative. But to tell you a little bit more about K-State, we are a nationally recognized four-year public research institution located in the heart of the country. So we are in Manhattan, Kansas, and it's consistently one of the top-ranked college towns in the country. It's currently ranked in the top three. There's a regional airport about 10 minutes away from the university, and we have a direct flight from Chicago. We have students from all over the 50 states and over 100 different countries. Some of my favorite things to do in Manhattan are getting to go out to the Conzo Prairie, which is one of our trail areas, and see some really great sunsets, hang out at one of our local coffee shops in our entertainment district of Aggieville, or get to cheer on the Big 12 Wildcats on game day. So hopefully you're able to visit K-State and experience that fan experience at one of our varsity athletic sports. We have over 16 different athletic sports because we are a Division I school. But our undergraduate experience is unmatched, and you'll find that the world is at your fingertips through internships, education abroad opportunities, and courses that are taught from a global perspective. So our employers are continuously seeking out K-State graduates. That directly contributes to our 97% job placement rate. That means that students after graduation, 97% of them are either furthering their education or pursuing or landing that job after 6 months. And we have over 200,000 alumni worldwide, so you can definitely find a Wildcat anywhere you go. I personally found K-State, it was a place where I was cared for, valued for, and really people took the time to invest in me. It is ranked #1 for happiest students, #3 for quality of life, and #4 for town-gown relations by the Princeton Review. And those are ranked by our students, so you know that our students are really happy where they're at and they enjoy that college experience. But when I think about my undergrad, those 5 years that I was there, I think about how I learned and grew over those years. And one of the most important parts is to experience that in the classroom. So we have diverse disciplines from STEM programs, health professions, liberal arts, and many of those programs consistently are ranked at the top of their field. So maybe you're familiar with some of our more popular programs like business, architecture, or our engineering programs. But like I said, we have over 250 and over 50 different academic minors, so you can really customize your degree to what you want to find your best fit to land that dream job. But we also, our colleges rank from College of Agriculture, Arts and Sciences, Architecture, Planning and Design, Business, Engineering, Education, Health and Human Sciences, and then we also have our Aviation and Technology, or also known as Polytechnic. That's our pilot program, as well as some more technology-based majors. And then you're probably familiar with our College of Veterinary Medicine. So if you are looking to become a vet, K-State is a great place. And then we have an 18:1 student-to-faculty ratio. Our average class size is the size of 26. Our total student population is 22,000, 18,000 of those being undergrad, but we definitely want our students to be successful. Inside and outside the classroom, we provide different resources like free tutoring, first-year programs like our CAT communities, counseling services, university honors program, and a career center, only to name a few. But our career center actually hosts the largest career fair in the Big 12, and it spans over 3 different days. But over the school year, we have over 800 different employers visiting campus. So if you're looking for an internship or a job opportunity, it's even great to get involved as early as your freshman year and just kind of go to one of these fairs and see what's out there. But a good way to get involved is joining one of our different 500 club and organizations. That's something that K-State really prides themselves on, is building these leaders for, to pursue and be able to live in a global society. But some of those are based on academics, hobbies, leadership, sports. They range from skydiving club, Harry Potter club, art club. You can play intramural sports, club sports. Some of them are more leadership based, so like the Student Governing Association that gives our students a voice at the table. So K-State students are well-rounded and stand apart from the crowd. This is why we believe in investing in our student experience. And as a land-grant institution, we're focused in our undergraduate research opportunities. So I mentioned lots of our professors are already doing research. So if you're interested, you can easily connect with them and decide to kind of find your path on what research you'll be doing in your field of study. But K-State is for any student interested in earning a value-packed degree and having that college experience, because our town is so supportive of the community that K-State has made. So whether you're ready to show your purple pride at a football game, present your research at a conference, or become a leader for your organization, it's important to start thinking. But we do have scholarships for students in the state of Illinois. We award over $42 million in scholarships every year. If you're considering K-State, definitely set up a virtual visit or an in-person visit. And if you want to apply before December 1. That's our priority scholarship date. But I'm here for you as your admissions representative, so don't hesitate to reach out. Reach me at kstate9@ksu.edu. But now you will be able to hear from Lawrence University.
Thanks, Paloma, and good afternoon to the people of Illinois. My name is Keegan White, Associate Director of Admissions at Lawrence University. Lawrence is a small college of 1,500 students located 3 hours north of Illinois in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, the 5th largest city in Wisconsin. Lawrence is unique in that we are both a nationally ranked college of liberal arts and sciences and a highly selective conservatory of music. Both are undergraduate only, and our students pursue either a Bachelor's of Arts degree in our college, a Bachelor of Music degree in our conservatory, or both through our 5-year double degree program. Students are challenged and nurtured through personalized experiences in our small classes with a ton of faculty connections, thanks in part to our 8-to-1 student to faculty ratio, one of the smallest in the country. We have a student body that's inherently curious, welcoming, engaged, and passionate about what they do. Faculty are equally curious and engaged, not only with their own scholarship, but especially in their teaching. At Lawrence, we are small in number, but rich in people and resources, all deeply invested in the success of our students. The academic program at Lawrence is bookended by 2 quintessential scholarly experiences, freshman studies and senior experience. Freshman studies is an expansive and inclusive introduction to the liberal arts, which ensures that each student and faculty member is exposed to a diversity of subjects and perspectives and has the opportunity to learn, communicate, and expand their horizons. At Lawrence, students often discover interests they didn't know they had, and many of our students pursue multiple majors or minors. They also pursue experiential learning opportunities through research, study abroad, independent studies, and internships. Senior experience is the culmination of a Lawrence education, unique to each student, yet universal to students across the university. Every graduating senior produces something significant. It could be an independent or collaborative research project, art exhibition, scholarly paper, or senior recital. The point is, you're sharing your gifts, generating new knowledge, and preparing for your next step in life. This academic journey through the liberal arts teaches our students to be adaptable and to thrive in difficult circumstances, like a pandemic. It all adds up to a transformative education that doesn't just prepare you for a career, but rather helps you thrive professionally, personally, and as a contributing member of your community. Our beautiful campus, which you can see behind me, is nestled between downtown Appleton, a charming park, and the historic and picturesque Fox River off of my right shoulder. Appleton is a lovely and lively city of 75,000 residents, less than 3 hours from the Illinois border. Within walking distance of campus, you'll find a bus station that will get you to Chicagoland in about 4 hours, as well as a bustling downtown with coffee shops, restaurants, museums, riverside walking trails, and a performing arts center that just hosted the national touring cast of Hamilton last year. Our students are highly engaged with over 150 student organizations like athletics, music, cultural groups, social justice, and volunteering throughout the community. In addition to our residential campus in Appleton, we have 2 satellite campuses. The first is Bjorklanden, a lodge on a mile of Lake Michigan shoreline in Door County, Wisconsin, that students use as a weekend retreat center. It is a truly beautiful and serene setting that holds a special place in the heart of all Laurentians. And our last campus is on our London Center. It's a building in the Bloomsbury neighborhood of central London, which is the most popular of our 50 study abroad programs. The Lawrence curriculum, community, and campuses are sure to broaden your horizons. If you're looking for that global experience, you'll find that Lawrence's student body and faculty are diverse, with nearly every race and state represented, and 15% of our students hailing from 50 foreign countries on every continent. As far as our application and admissions process, it is free to apply. We are on the Common Application and have an average unweighted GPA of 3.6 and middle 50% ACT of 25 to 32 and SAT of 1200 to 1400. We're fully test optional, meaning students can opt not to submit a test score and still be eligible for admission in all of our merit scholarships and need-based grants. Lawrence has a very generous financial aid policy, with nearly 100% of our students receiving merit scholarships between $15,000 and $33,000 per year for 4 years, and over half receiving need-based grants as well. Our first deadline is November 1st, and our last deadline is January 15th. And then there's me, your trusty admissions counselor based right here in Illinois. a proud Lawrence alum ready to guide you through the whole college application process from admission to financial aid into enrollment. You'll find that the personal attention that you'll receive at Lawrence is second to none, and that starts with me. I'll put you at the center as the most important thing I do every day. I look forward to meeting you, and you can email me at keegan.white@lawrence.edu. And with that, I will pass it to Rob Walton with Ohio Wesleyan University. Rob?
Thanks, Keegan. I am Rob, and I'm Associate Director of Admission at Ohio Wesleyan University, or commonly referred to as OWU. To my knowledge, we're the only OWU out there, and OWU is just an easier and more fun way to say who we are. So you'll hear that a lot referenced on campus with faculty, staff, students, and alum. We're a small liberal arts college, a roughly 1,500 students, and our student body is a diverse student body, a fun, engaged, really strong academic set of students from 41 states and 31 countries. So inevitably, you're going to meet somebody who grew up halfway across the state or halfway across the world, and you just make a great connection with them. And at the same time, you might meet somebody who grew up right down the street, but you didn't know them before. They went to a different high school. As are my colleagues, I'm based right here in Illinois. And so to get to Ohio Wesleyan from here, it's about a 5 to 6 hour drive, depending on where you live, and about an hour flight if you're going from either O'Hare or Midway. We're in Delaware, Ohio, which is just about 25 minutes north of Columbus, Ohio. So we're in the metropolitan area. We are a northern suburb. Our students really like the fact that they're in and around a major metropolitan area, but that the city is at an arm's length. So you can take advantage of that as often as you would like. We have a great relationship with the community around us as well, and everything you'd ever think to want to do as a college student is just within a 5-minute walk of your residence halls. Our signature program is called the OWU Connection. So instead of having different departments siloed across the campus when you're thinking about all the things you'd like to do in college, study abroad, research, internships, local travel, study away domestically, your extracurricular activities, all of that should just dovetail into your 4-year academic experience at OWU. And so all of those divisions communicate with each other, talk with each other, and work with you very closely to make sure that you're getting real world experience throughout your experience. I think what we've all learned, if we didn't already know in the last 6 months or so, is that we're all very closely connected across the globe. And so what won't change going forward is that employers really do want students who can think outside the box, broad thinkers who really look at it from a global perspective. We do have over 75 majors and 60 minors. So some of you might be thinking, well, I know exactly what I want to study. You'll probably find that on our list. And then there's some of you who might be thinking, I have no idea what I want to study. And that's okay too. I think that's one of the reasons you're going to college. I think that's a great fit for a liberal arts setting, and that you're going to be able to try different things. And it ends up that about a third of our students end up either double majoring, many more with a major and a minor. And as long as you've kind of landed on where you want to study, what you want to do, by the time you're wrapping up sophomore year, you're still going to be graduating in plenty of time. In terms of what are the most common or popular majors, where are most of the students enrolled, it has a lot to do probably with our proximity. Zoology, business and economics, psychology, health and human kinetics, and poli-sci and government. So if you think about it, we're right next to Columbus, Ohio, which is 14th largest metro area in the country, largest in the state of Ohio. It's also the state capital. So it makes a lot of sense that we'd have a lot of poli-sci majors. It also makes sense that with Fortune 100 and 500 companies all in and around the area, that we'd have a lot of econ and business majors too. Actually, the Delaware County Center for Entrepreneurship is located on our campus, which just again shows the connection that we have. So also psychology and health and human kinetics. So psychology is a very versatile degree, and health and human kinetics, a lot of students who might be thinking about pre-vet, pre-den, pre-med, any of your pre-professional programs. We're Division III sports. We're in the North Coast Athletic Conference, a very intense set of student athletes. About a third of our students are. And we're a very affordable institution. We're always on the Princeton Review's best bang for your tuition dollar. Our signature scholarship is the Branch Rickey Award, which is a $30,000 automatic scholarship or $120,000 over the course of 4 years that is automatically applied when you apply to any student with at least a 3.6 GPA weighted on a 4-point scale. We are also test optional, as you've heard from many other folks. So if you like the idea of being away from Illinois, but not too far, a small liberal arts program that's affordable and gives you the opportunities, that could be Ohio Wesleyan. I'm going to turn it over now to Tracy, and we're going to hear about Penn State.
Thank you. Welcome. I'm Tracy Dollinger. I'm the local Penn State recruiter in the Chicagoland area, and I'm also a very proud Penn State alum. And I love representing Penn State because that's one thing that makes Penn State special is that alumni network. We have the largest alumni network out there, and not only the largest, but the largest dues paying alumni. So what that means is that the alumni are really committed to giving back to the university. They feel like they got a great experience, so they want to give back to students, and they're really involved, not only giving money, but coming back to interview and recruit students for internships, jobs, leadership opportunities. Also, another thing that makes Penn State special is just a real strong sense of community. And it's really a lot of pride and tradition and spirit on campus. So a lot of people ask me, why do I love Penn State so much? What makes Penn State special? Why Penn State? So in the 5 minutes, I just want to break it down into 3 bullet points to hopefully encourage you then to go online and to do a virtual tour, to plan a visit in the future. So I'm going to talk about the academics, involvement, and then the campus. So first off is academics. The reason you're there is Penn State. So Penn State, being a Big Ten university, you get lots of options and opportunities. You get a choice of 275 majors, 150 minors, and because Penn State is always in the top 1%, usually in the top 50 universities in the globe. Recently, one statistic was 54 out of 18,000. So what that means is that no matter what major you pick, then you're gonna know that it's top tier. So you have so many options. You can get to campus, you can explore, and then you can decide by the end of sophomore year what you're interested in. You might even want to change your mind. One of our most popular majors is to go in undecided so that you have that time to work with an advisor and make a decision by the end of sophomore year. And you have that with so many different choices on campus. Even though it's a big school, we still have a 16-to-1 student ratio. You'll have a few big classes, but you will have small classes, especially once you get into your major. You're going to have those smaller classes geared to your major. Penn State is tier 1 in research, so we really emphasize students doing research even starting their freshman, sophomore year. They can do that in any field, so it's a broad across the different majors within the campus. Another statistic that we pride ourselves on is our career services, with the goal of getting that job when you graduate. We have a number 9 ranked career services. So they're going to help you from day one to get that plan, to get that resume going, to get the mock interviews, job fairs, internships. And Penn State does have one of the largest job fairs in the country, where they have over 1,000 employers every year coming to recruit Penn Staters when they graduate. And one of the reasons that employers say they come to Penn State to hire graduates is because they say that Penn Staters are well-rounded and prepared when they graduate. And we feel like then that leads me to my number 2 bullet point, involvement, because we feel like that's what makes the students prepared when they graduate, is because they're really involved outside a classroom, and that enhances that classroom experience. So by involvement, we mean 4 different things: getting involved in professional organizations, and that's what leads you to the research and co-ops and internships. So clubs and organizations that are geared to your major. Then interest clubs. Of course, you want to have fun and you want to meet students that have common interests. So we have over 1,200 clubs and activities that you can join, from just really fun activities. The third is sports. So Penn State is Division I sports, which is a blast to participate in, to go to the events, whether it's football, basketball, ice hockey, volleyball, you name it. going to the games. I think that's what builds that real sense of spirit on campus, because the students really do go to the games. But we also have club sports, which can be Division III, and intramural, so you can do it very competitively or very recreationally. And so that gives you that good idea. And so Penn State has a 93% retention rate, which means students are happy, they come back sophomore year. 93% of students come back sophomore year after freshman year. The third is the campus. Penn State is that quintessential college town where everything revolves around the university, tons of spirit and pride. You can get there by flying directly from O'Hare to State College on American or United, or it's a 9-hour drive, direct shot from Chicagoland to State College, easy drive. So hopefully you'll go online, take the virtual tour, go visit, plan a visit for the spring, and explore more about Penn State. Thanks so much. Next up, Purdue Northwest.
Thanks, Tracy. Happy Friday, everyone. I am Faye Eichner, the Associate Director for Undergraduate Admissions at Purdue University Northwest. Purdue University Northwest, affectionately called PNW, is one of the schools in the Purdue University system. We are also a 4-year public state school in the state of Indiana. We are known as a premier metropolitan university dedicated to empowering transformational change in our students and in our community. At PNW, we value academic excellence, we support growth, and we celebrate diversity. We offer 2 campuses that serve more than 10,000 undergrads and graduate students, so we are considered a medium-sized campus. Our 2 campuses are both part of PNW. One is located in Hammond. It's about a little bit less than 40 miles southeast of downtown Chicago. And then our Westville campus is located about 15 miles from the Indiana Dunes. So you get the best of both worlds. It doesn't matter what you want to major in, what you want to study, want to partake in as far as socially or even in our athletics. You can do that at either of our campus. The only difference is we only have housing on our Hammond campus. Purdue University Northwest also offers a little bit over 70 areas of study. And with that 10,000 students that we have on campus, that brings us to a 12-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We have 98% of our students are full-time students, the freshmen that come in, and we have a strong 66,000 plus alumni that helps with our experiential learning program. So out of those 70 majors, you're going to be housed in one of our 5 different colleges. You have our College of Business, we have our College of Engineering and Sciences, our College of Humanities, Education and Social Sciences, which we affectionately call CHESS, and then we have our College of Nursing and our College of Technology. If you are not directly admitted into any of those colleges or into your major, we put you in what we call our exploratory advisement. And what exploratory is for you to explore what you want to do. About 20 to 50% they say of students come in undecided anyway in the United States, but at the same time, everyone doesn't get directly admitted into their program. And at PNW, if you don't get directly admitted into your program, including nursing, you can still declare that as your major after you've come in your freshman year and you've made sure that you've taken the right classes to make sure that you're on track to go into that major. Also, any highly motivated student coming in can partake in our honors college as well. That gives you an advantage of advanced coursework, community outreach, and student faculty research. All of our students, I told you, will do what we call our experiential learning program. That is mandatory to do prior to graduation, no matter what your major is. No one can graduate without it. The beauty about it is our experiential learning program is a hands-on learning program. It is internships or research, just depending on what your major is. And if you're in the honors program, or the honors college, I'm sorry, you also get additional intern and research opportunities that you can go after. So our exploratory advising and our honors college are 2 different colleges that aren't really where academics are housed, but we also always want to mention it so you know that you do have that as an opportunity. Also, as a PNW student, we want to make sure that we're helping you be on the track to succeed. So we have all the student resources and services available at your fingertips, the Writing Center, the Career Center, counseling if you feeling a little homesick, or you just, some things have happened, you need someone to talk to. Our TRIO and educational opportunity programs are always great to help serve our first generation student and our underrepresented student. So if there's anything that you need when you're coming into PNW, all of our services you have paid for already with your tuition and fees, and we always want to make sure that you partake in it so that you'll make sure that you're going to be on this path of success. Now, living on campus at PNW, I told you that Hammond is the only campus that does have housing. We have what we call apartment style living. So you can choose between a 4-bedroom, 2-bath or a 2-bedroom, 1-bath furnished apartment. The beauty about it is you're going to have your own private bedroom, and there will also be a fully furnished kitchen and living room and dining shared space that you have. You also have 24-hour security, emergency staff on call at the front desk, Wi-Fi, and all your utilities paid for the low cost of $5,700 for the year. And I say low cost because it's pretty hard pressed to find the cost of an apartment like that in Chicagoland area. Now, once you come in, our tuition, that is not mandatory for you to live on campus, guys. But if you do live on campus, you would include that as part of your direct cost with our tuition and fees, which run $11,600 for our out-of-state students for the full year, keeping everything a little bit over $17,000 for you to attend. Now, PNW is test optional this year. We only need you to do your application at pnw.edu, send in your official transcripts, and you can send in your test score if you would like. Personal statements are also optional, but if you know that you need to let us know something, please do a personal statement. Again, we're here for you. You can reach out to me at m.eichner@pnw.edu and just check us out. I'm going to turn it over now to TCU, and Jill is going to tell you all about their wonderful school.
Thanks, Faye. Hey, everybody. My name is Jill Countryman, and I'm the Regional Admission Counselor for TCU. I live here in the Illinois area, and that's because Illinois students love TCU. It's very popular among our students. Today, I want to tell you some of the things that students love about TCU. First off, I think students find that we're kind of the best of all worlds. We're a medium-sized university with big school opportunities, yet we have kind of that spirit, charm, and connectedness of a small school. Let's start with our medium size. TCU has under 10,000 undergraduate students. Those students come from all 50 states, 75 different countries, and the third largest state that's represented is Illinois. So that's why it's popular with Illinois students, among many other things. We do have some graduate students at TCU because we do offer PhD programs, master's programs, and TCU has just started our second year of our new medical school. Speaking of big school opportunities, I think part of that is our location. TCU is located in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth is the 13th largest city in the United States. And with that, that brings many things to our students. Students have unlimited opportunities for internships, part-time jobs, for nursing students or pre-med students, clinicals and observations in our 5 hospitals works out very, very well. If you're into the arts, Fort Worth has 4 art museums within 2 miles of the TCU campus. There's Theater in the Round, Casa Manana, 2 miles south of campus, and the Fort Worth Zoo is a ½ mile south of campus. Other things that are available in Fort Worth are just that great Texas culture. You'll know you're in Texas when you're in Fort Worth. Other than doing things in the city of Fort Worth, our students love to do things when they're on campus at TCU. We have a great fine arts program. We offer BFAs in many of those arts majors, and those students are putting on concerts and recitals and dance programs and musicals, and you as a student, you get to support them and attend for free. Maybe your roommate's going to be in the marching band at TCU, and you know you're not into music, but they are, so you're going to go support her and cheer her on. We cheer on the marching band too at TCU. We actually pay our students $3,000 each fall to be in the marching band. And why do we do that? We do that because we want to support our athletic programs at TCU. TCU is a Division I athletic school. We're part of the Big 12 Athletic Conference, and we're the smallest school in the conference. Our students are able to get in free to every home athletic event. So if you want to go to a women's basketball game, walk over, have them scan your ID, and you're in. If you want to go to a TCU football game, same thing. walk over, have them scan your ID, and you're in. There's no lottery system at TCU. There's no raffle. There's no money, extra money that you need to pay. It's all built into your tuition and fees at TCU. Next, I want to talk about the clubs and activities on campus. We have organizations. So if you're not into fine arts or athletics, you can plug into the debate club or the bass fishing team, or maybe the chemistry club at TCU. And then last but not least, our students are able to be involved in volunteering on campus. TCU students love to give back to their community, and so you can always find TCU students living or volunteering either on campus or in the city of Fort Worth. Up next, I want to talk a little bit about the living community at TCU. That's part of that small school kind of feeling that we have. We do require all first and second year students to live on campus, but it's okay. Our residence halls are rated number 4 in the country by the Princeton Review. So that's a great thing for our students, and it helps them get to know one another. Now let's look at the classes. We have 115 different majors at the university. Our average class size is 27, and there's great variety. We have everything from modern dance to interior design and ranch management at TCU. I hope you'll take a look at TCU at tcu.edu and find out why so many Illinois students are really excited about TCU. So have a great day. Cheer for TCU tomorrow. We play Iowa State. Go Frogs. We're the Horned Frogs. And next up with University of Southern Alabama is Mike.
Hey guys. Hey Jill. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Mike Renza, and I'm with the University of South Alabama. Right, so I hope you guys are safe and healthy and happy during these times. Obviously, it's a tough time out there, but always be positive, and we are proud of you. I'm from LaGrange, Illinois, right? So born and raised in Chicago, and it's our 8th year being regionally based here in Chicagoland as far as South Alabama. Okay, so we are in Mobile. Okay, so Mobile now is the 4th largest city and is the oldest city in Alabama. We are about 950 miles from Chicago. It's right on the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, so right by the Florida Panhandle. Okay, so it's by like Pensacola, Destin, tons of great beaches, great seafood. It is the birthplace of Mardi Gras. It's actually true. Okay, so yeah, so 2-hour flight from O'Hare and Midway, etc. So it's very similar to a Savannah, Georgia, or Charleston, or like New Orleans. So we are a 4-year public, so it's a doctoral university, about 15,000 students. Okay, so the average, so class size here is 23, and the ratio is 18:1. Yeah, so we are known for medical, but we have over now 100 majors here at South. So we own and operate 2 hospitals, 2 cancer centers, and a college of medicine. We have a level 1 trauma center. We treat over 255,000 patients a year in our hospital system. Also, we have a burn unit. So it's, big in nursing, pre-med, and allied health, etc. So also big in STEM. There's tons of firms down there in Mobile as far as engineering firms, co-op opportunities. It's large in business, AACSB accredited. We have early acceptance programs for nursing and medical, PT, and pharmacy. We partner too with Auburn University. So we offer now their School of Pharmacy, on our campus. Yeah, so we're big in marine sciences. So we are on the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, so that's offered now the Bachelor, Master, and PhD program. Also big in meteorology. We have our own coastal center for research too. So you're in the hurricanes, kind of always be safe, but it's definitely big for that. Average ACT is a 24, and as far as GPA, now is a 3.7. 80 countries represented on our campus in every state. We are big in study abroad. We have 800 study abroad programs in 60 countries. We have grown our enrollment in Illinois a lot, all right? So about 600% now over 7 years here at South Alabama, right? So as far as Illinois students, and our student body president is from Illinois. She is from Champaign-Urbana. All right, so our campus is about 1,200 acres, all right? So, there's tons of green space. We have invested $400 million in the campus since '06. So there's tons of green space, as I mentioned. So it's the best of both worlds, not too big and not too small. Test optional for this year, so that's exciting for you guys. We do offer now the in-state tuition as well. We are on the Common App, so that's exciting, and our own application online. As far as test optional, so all the merit-based scholarships start at a 21-10-63-0. So yeah, so if you meet that minimum scholarship requirement, in-state tuition as well as a scholarship as well. If you don't have a test as far as test optional, yeah, so we're going to review you as far as holistically for your as far as in-state tuition and scholarships. As far as cost of attendance, as far as in-state tuition, about 19 to 22,000. All right, so as far as out of state, it's about 28 to 31,000, and that's before now FAFSA and scholarships. Over 240 clubs, organizations, so we definitely pride ourselves on campus life. Also is Division I athletics, so we're home of the Sun Belt Conference as well. All the games are free. All the residence halls have their own private bath and shower as well. We have a simulation lab that we just opened. That's a $13 million building. We have a new alumni center, and we just opened a $78 million as far as football stadium. That's 25,000 seats. Always visit, always visit as far as college campuses. We are here for you. Take some tours. Always let us know as a university how we can help you and your families. So again, always be positive, be safe and healthy, and let us know if you have any questions. Have a great day and go Jags.
Hi, great. Thank you guys for joining us today. That wraps up our presentations. Students, you will be receiving an email follow-up that includes all the names, schools, and email addresses for our presenters that went today. And don't forget, there will be a video recording of this on our website. We do have other colleges and universities that are presenting in the next few weeks. So if you'd like to sign up to hear some more colleges, we'd love to have you join us again. Thank you again, and have a